Hello everyone, I'm here to do an unboxing. Now, it's for furniture that I bought at Sam's Club, and it does require assembly. So I know I like it already by sitting in it. I like how it is. It's not too soft, it's not too firm, in my opinion. Everyone has their own opinion about comfort. So it's best that you find a display model, sit on it before purchasing. Buyer beware. And let me show you the what I got. Now, here it is. It's a Member's Mark Cooper Collection reclining sofa. And it's a power recliner and it has a power headrest. And this is the color that we got it in. So cowhide leather, and it has USB ports, which I'm not going to use, but I do like having the power feature. So I'm going to take it out of the box. I'll take it out of the box and show you how it's packed. That's the next thing. Now, one other thing. When you read the reviews online at Sam's Club, one of the problems, you look at the 1-star ratings. Now, I rented a truck to get both of these. I bought two. I don't like love seats. I'd rather have two sofas. And it depends on the size of your living room. Now, the thing is, you read the 1-star review, and mostly it's not for the product, it's for the delivery service. Sam's Club is notorious for bad delivery service in damaged goods. I will not use them. I paid the extra $50 for the U-Haul rental for the day, actually a 24-hour period, to get it. So instead of being delivered to the house and then go through the process of returns and everything else, and I got it the same day instead of waiting a week or whatever. One time I ordered an LG television, and it came. I got the white glove thing where they unbox it and everything. They unbox it. The screen was cracked. And if you know anything about the televisions, the LED televisions, they're packed pretty good. You would have to be a gorilla in order to break it. So let me get going on opening it up, and I'll show you the inside of the box. Well, here's what it looks like. Inside, you can see it's packed. Very nice. It's in plastic. They do have, for the back there, they have extra cardboard to protect it. But we're going to see there were some issues with the box on the corners. On the corners were dented in. So I don't know if there's any damage inside. But I wanted to show you the packing. And there is assembly with this unit. Just like most couches today, the backs have to be assembled to the product. So let me unpack the plastic, and I'll show you the components that are needed to put it together. Well, the first thing we did was we took out the seat backs. Now, with these power cushions, the power recliner is only on the ends, not the middle. And the power cords for the headrest are here. And the middle one does not have a cord. Now what we did was we laid it down on the side to get it out of the box. Because if we have to return it, if there's any damage that we cannot fix, okay, it's going back to the store. Stand by, we're going to pull it out. Now the armrests were one on each side. These have to be attached, and it comes with a hardware, and they put the hardware right here. There's a red ribbon, and the hardware is tucked up in here for the assembly of the product. So let me first get this out. And it's a light box. It probably has some nuts and bolts in it, and I'll tell you what you need to assemble it. I have the instruction book that was in the bottom of the box, and that's over here. So operating manual, and it probably for assembly also. Okay, and okay, safety before assembly. Before assembly. So I'm gonna have to read this and get back to you. I read what it said. Now it said during the assembly process, make sure that you place it where it's not going to get scratched up. We still have it under the plastic, so it's not going to get scratched. We remove the hardware. We're going to lay that out. And now you have to, now there is a tag, the warranty information. There is a warranty on this, and the information is underneath the product. Let me see if I can reach here. There's the tag right there. It says to notate the serial number and everything, so you can make a claim if something goes wrong with the product. Well, I'm going to unwrap it from the plastic, set it up right, and I'll get back to you. We're on to the next thing. Well, according to that tape, there was hardware, but the only thing that's in there is the power for the recliner. The first thing we have to do is we have to put the backs onto the sofa. And there is now the power, like I said, is only in the left and the right side of the sofa. But these trim pieces go on the side of the chairs. So you want this to be on the outside, not facing in. So what we do is we take this, and this will go over on this side of the sofa with, like I said, that metal piece facing out. And this is like our old couch. This is how most of the sofas are today, is that you have these metal tabs here, and you have here I'll call this the male end, and this is the female end here. And what you do is you line it up. You line them up. Now you may have to use a little, because they may need to be pushed over a little. And then you slide them down, okay, and they lock into place. Now, if you're ever going to move, you can unlock these. There's tabs in here that you press so you can take it out. Now, you want to, over here, to connect the power to the headrest, you use this, and it can only go in one way. One's bladed and one's like a pin. And you just line it up and press it together. That's it. That's number one. Okay, number two, I'll show you how to put in the sides. And you want the cushion side. There's a cushion side and the other is the back side. It's flat and this is more rounded. You want the cushion side facing forward. We attach this by just lining it up. Amen.
This one. Okay.
There we go. And you just push down. That's it. Okay? Easy. And I'll do the center one. I'm not going to show you the assembly of the second sofa because it's the same exact sofa. So there's no sense in me showing you that, but I will show you how to assemble this. And like I said, we line up the male and the female ends. And there we go. And we got that together and we push down from the top and you'll hear a clicking noise. And that tells you that it's just in place. Now, I'll do this side. And we'll, like I said, you line up the male and the female ends. Hold on. There we go. And sometimes you gotta, these are flexible, these ends, so don't worry about pushing them. And then you push down, and you hear that click. And that's it. And the same thing over here for the power for your headrest. The blade is over there. Wait a minute. Here we go. And we push that in. Next part is the power adapter. And this is the power adapter. It has a protective for the receptacle to go in. And now I don't know if this is going to be long enough. They do sell extensions for this. If it's not long enough for you, they do sell extensions. But like I said, I'm going to get the battery powered one. But I will show you how it works. And down here is for the power. You just pop that in. Now this is going to be too short. I know it already. And I want this sofa over on this side of the room, and we have a power receptacle over there, and like I said, it will go across the walkway, but it's still not long enough for our purposes, and we have one in the corner over there. I'm going to have to use an extension cord temporarily until I get the proper things. I'll get back to you. I want to get an extension cord. We plugged it in using an extension cord, and I'm going to show you the features on here. Now, there is a LED light that goes on that shows that you have power over here. There's a green LED light. You see it?
Yes, I see it.
Now, you have a couple buttons. You have two USB ports. One is a regular I think it's USB-A and a USB-C. So a lot of people are using USB-C only. Now this button here is for the foot, and this is for the headrest. Okay, and I'll show you by pressing. Now the speed at which it goes is not that fast. Okay, now it does go fully back. And of course, when you're watching TV, now you're like looking up at the ceiling. And that's when you use the headrest for bringing your head up. And that way you can watch television. Or if you want to totally relax, just have it fully down. And back up. And that's it. And what I like about this, now I'm not a tall person. And one thing my parents taught me about choosing furniture, they always said, try to get furniture where you're sitting flat-footed on the ground when you're seated. Because now my wife is short, and no matter what, her feet aren't going to touch the ground. Okay?
It's going to hang.
So she's only 4'11". So
can round it up.
It's not going to happen. I love you. Anyway, that's all I got for you. And I'll be posting the video. And have a good day, everyone. It's not hard to assemble. Of course, it takes me a little bit longer because I'm doing a video. I would say if you move a little fast, you can have this unboxed and assembled in 30 minutes. It says 1 hour for assembly, but I see it being done in 30 minutes. Anyway, everyone take care. Have a good day, everyone. Peace.